Hi everybody, today's paracord bracelet is the Chinese throwing stars paracord bracelet. This one is a design by Dirk Benedict. It has these star shapes that run down it that kind of look like ninja stars. So watch through because this one is a cool design and it's pretty easy to tie. I'm using two pieces of paracord for this one, and each piece is around about 180 centimeters long or around about 6 feet, and it will make a bracelet that is 20 centimeters long or around about 8 inches. And so first thing we want to do is find the center of each piece, which I've already done, and I'm going to lay one on top of the other. And I'm just going to lock this into place with a cobra knot. So the way we tie a cobra knot is to take that left strand over these two core strands, the right strand over that, and I'm going to take this right strand behind and up through that left loop. And then we can tighten this down. And then we can just adjust this loop. We want this loop to be around about 1 centimeter or ½ an inch. And once we've adjusted this, we can start our pattern. And this pattern's pretty easy. It's all based on the cobra knot, so you should be able to follow along pretty easily. Okay, so at the start of the pattern, we want to take our right strand over both of those core strands. Left strand over that, and this one behind and up through that left loop. Sorry, the right loop. So that's our first cobra knot. And now our next cobra knot is going to use this left inner strand. I'm going to take that one over the remaining core, which is just one strand here. Going to take that right strand over, and I'm going to take it behind and up through that left loop. And I can tighten this one. Next, I am going to use my very left hand strand and tie a cobra knot around this left hand core strand. So I'll take my left strand over, right strand over, and then behind and up through that left loop. And I can tighten that one down as well. So that's our completed pattern, and we can start from the beginning. So the way this works is going to be right over, then left over, left over. So we start with our right over both cores, left over that, and then behind and through the right loop. And now we're going to go left over the core. So we start with this one and we'll have one core strand. So it'll be left over the core strand, and then just complete our cobra knot. And then again, moving over to the very left here, it's going to be left over the core strand again, and it'll be one core, and we can complete our cobra knot. And then we can start our pattern again, and our pattern starts with this right hand strand. right hand strand over both of the core strands. And then we can complete our cobra knot. And now we'll be utilizing the left strand over the core. In this case it's going to be our left core strand over the remaining core strand, and then we can finish our cobra knot here. And then we'll move over, and again it's going to be left over the core strand, right over that, and then up through the left loop to finish off our last cobra knot for this set. And then we can start one more time. Start with the right over both core strands, left over, behind and through, and that's our first cobra knot. Then we'll take our left core strand here over the remaining core strand, and then do a cobra knot here, and then we just need to tie one more cobra knot with the very left strand over that one core strand and finish our cobra knot on that left side. So that's the pattern. Now we just need to repeat that all the way down until we get the bracelet to the desired length. Once you've worked down to the desired length, I like to lock this off with one more cobra stitch, so I'll do that by taking the left hand strand over the core and then the right hand strand over that, and then behind through, and tighten that right down. Make it nice and secure, and then we can just cut off the excess pieces and singe them off with a lighter. And I like to press that in place with the edge of the lighter, just flatten it out so it doesn't pull back through the knot. Repeat the process for this other strand, and then we can tie a button down here. If you like the diamond knot, which is quite a popular button to use, I'll leave a link for the tutorial on how to tie this one. I am going to tie a simple button, a toggle button, and to do that I'll take the right strand underneath both of those core strands, left strand above, and then I'm going to take that strand up through the right loop and the left one down through the left loop, and I'm going to tighten it up by pulling directly outwards, and then we can just cut these excess pieces off and singe them off with a lighter the same way we did up here, and we should be finished. So I've just finished cleaning up this button, and that is the finished bracelet, and you can see they have these star shapes here on the front, alternating in this case between blue and yellow, and that's the back side. Please share this video because that allows me to keep creating content for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next tutorial.